Hey guys, Ryan coming at you. It is January 6th, and I'm coming at you with my daily vlog. And I haven't really been feeling good today. Today's Sunday. I pretty much skipped everything I usually do on Sundays. I'm usually pretty faithful with doing them, but I've kind of been under the weather. I woke up with a major headache today, and I just don't feel good. And don't start putting in the comment box that I'm hungover or something, because I'm not. I just have a headache, and it's raining outside, and my allergies get really, flared up, and so I'm a little under the weather today. So I've just been kind of hanging out. Figured I was trying to think of something, since I didn't really do anything today. I was trying to think of something to do for my daily vlog today, and so since I've been sitting around, I've been looking at a lot of my movie books, and I really like my collection of movie books that I have. I have a whole bunch of other books too, but my movie books are my pride and joy when it comes to books. And figured I'd take a few videos out of my daily vlogs to show them to you. And so I just picked out a few of my favorites to show to you in this video, and who knows, maybe in a few days or so in another daily vlog I will show some more. But I figured I'd go ahead and get started showing you some of my books. I've always wanted to do it, and I figured I might as well do it now, since it was just kind of an under the weather day. And first book that I have here is, of course, Stanley Kubrick held the spot of being one of was my top favorite director for so long. And the director who was my favorite before that was Alfred Hitchcock. And just recently, just going through Hitchcock films, it kind of fluctuates. So Stanley Kubrick and Hitchcock usually, fight for that top spot. But I have this book that my wife got me, I think last Christmas, and it's called Stanley Kubrick: The Complete Films. And it's a huge book with a lot of pictures, and it is, I think it's mostly pictures. It's an awesome picture, and I mean there's a whole bunch of other stuff too, but what it is, it's just like shots and just some paragraphs of describing the pictures of each of his films. And so many of his films have so many iconic shots, and I just love his films so much, and I just always thought this book was awesome. Of course, there is some stuff in Stanley Kubrick films that are, kind of suggestive, and, I'm trying not to show any bad stuff on my YouTube channel, so I gotta kind of scan through the book and make sure I don't show you a bad picture. This one's pretty cool. Of Jack Nicholson, and let me see if I can find another one in here real quick. This was actually a picture of him in 1996 or 1997 at his home. Yeah, I just think this is a really cool book, and she got it for me, and it's a good coffee table book. I actually don't keep them on my coffee table because I keep all my movie books together. But this next book is really cool. I got it, I think, when Borders was going out of business, and it's called, oh, that's an awesome picture. I'll show you that. It's called The Stewardess is Flying the Airplane, and it's all about 70s cinema, which is my favorite, or 70s American cinema, which is my favorite era in American film. And it's just broken up into topics, or not topics, but categories and stuff. And this is the first one I opened to in the middle. And Taxi Driver is my second favorite movie ever, and so it kind of breaks it up, westerns and stuff, but it doesn't just say westerns. It'll say something like actually, it does just say westerns. But it has a like a sorry, I'm saying and stuff a lot. I'm trying to kind of show you guys some good stuff. It has like a conversation with Peter Bogdanovich, which, you know, he's an awesome guy in American cinema. You know, I'm not really like the biggest fan of all of his films, but he's legendary to me because of his commentary on films and his opinion on films and his love of film. And so I respect anything that guy talks about. And let me see if I can find one more in here. Who can bake a sunrise, sprinkle it with dew? Yeah, so I love this book too. And so if you ever catch it in a store or something, pick it up. This next one is actually probably my favorite out of all my books. And it's called Movie Makers. And it's about 50 iconic directors. And what it is, it shows, I'll show you an example. It'll show the director, you know, let's do Billy Wilder. It'll show a director. It'll have a quote that somebody did about him. This one is by Louis B. Mayer, and it says, "That Wilder should be horsewhipped." And it has a date of when he was born. And I just like that picture because he's on Sunset Boulevard. Like, I guess it was on the set. But it starts out with that, so you're kind of like, ooh, man, this guy, you know. And so it's like his entire biography and career, and it has like a must-see film part. You know, it'll say like some of the films that you must see by him, different quotes that he did, and you know, it's a cool book. But it's 50 filmmakers, 50, and I don't know if you can see this, but here's a list of some. Oh, I really don't know if you can see that, but yeah. And this next one I just wanted to show for fun because it's also something my wife got me, I think like 2 or 3 years ago. No, 2 years ago. Let's see. Yeah, a couple years ago. And it's called Obsessed with Hollywood, and it's a game. You turn it on here, and a number pops up. And you go to the number in the book, and there's like so many different questions. I mean, it's a pretty thick book. And you have to try to answer it correctly, and it's pretty cool. It's a book too, so it's like a, you know, for somebody who says books are boring, this is definitely not a boring book if you're a cinephile like me. So, but anyways, guys, that's my daily vlog for today, and so I got my Shining stuff actually sitting right on this table. So I go back to work. I've been on vacation from my full-time job for 2 weeks, and I go back to work this week. And so hopefully by the end of the week I will have my Shining Part 2 video up. And so I still got all my stuff in here for that. And but anyways, guys, I will catch you in the next video.